Yo, what's up, dude? So am I gonna do it or are you gonna do it? No. Yeah. Okay, I'll just do it. So you just go to the bathroom or something and I'll get it all done and you just come back.
The book is about a character named Lara who continues her adventure as she passes into a new world called Cicadas, where she meets a boy named Will destined to become the bearer of the subtle knife, which can cut through anything, even the boundaries between worlds. Meanwhile, the nefarious Mr. Coulter is out to stop Lara from fulfilling her destiny. Everyone is after the knife, and Lord Israel is amassing the greatest army ever gathered for an assault on the authority, who is, well, God. And as it happened once before, the angels are lining up on both sides. Okay, characters. So there are lots of characters in this book and in this series, so I'm just going to make it short and tell you the two main characters in the book. So there's Lyra Belacqua and Will Perry. So Lyra Belacqua, later known as Lara Silvertongue, is the center of his dark materials. She was brought up at the Jordan College where the scholars, professors, and servants treated her as an adopted daughter. She was raised believing that her parents had died in an airship crash and that Lord Adriel was her uncle, and later learned the truth from John Fa, leader of the Gyphins. Lara is portrayed as having dirty blonde hair and pale blue eyes, and is thin and short for her age. Lyra is unruly and tomboyish in her complete disregard for her appearance and personal hygiene, which exasperates her adult carriers. Okay, and our other main character, Will Perry. Will is the only son of John Perry, an explorer, and of Ellen Perry, a woman who suffers from mental health problems and whom he has taken care of since early age due to her ailment. Will is unable to remember his father, a former Royal Marine, who has not been seen or heard of since he vanished on an expedition to the Arctic when Will was only a baby, and who we later learn was wandered into another world and is unable to find his way back. Will lives in Winchester with his mother and their cat Moxie. Unlike Lyra, Will is quiet, serious, and courteous. He has a strong sense of moral, even praying for food and clothes taken from the empty city of Sitkaz, and is very aversive, always standing up for himself and his friends and refusing to be spoken down to. He demonstrates great bravery several times throughout the novels, through his dislike to fighting, and other characters are often found fierce and intimidating. Will is especially independent for a child of his age and shows an ability to cook and generally look after himself. Will's described as having straight brown eyes, dark hair with a strong jutting jaw. He is quite stocky and has a muscular build for his age, and dark, fierce eyes into which most characters in the trilogy avoid looking directly. About the author, Philip Pullman, and general stuff about the book. Okay, so I don't think I said this earlier in the story, but the story takes place in around like 1997. So kind of modern-ish. Yeah. Okay, so book details. Author Philip Pullman, genre fantasy, topics magic and fantasy, book type fiction, and the publisher is Knopf. The publication date was January 1st, 1997. About the author Philip Pullman. So Sir Philip Pullman, CBE, FRSL, is an English novelist. He is the author of several best-selling books, including the fantasy trilogy of Dark Materials and the fictionalized biography of Jesus, The Good Man Jesus and the Scoundrel Christ. He was born October 19th, 1946, age 72, in Norwich, United Kingdom. He has a spouse, Judith Speller, who was born in 1970, and a couple movies. Oh yeah, and this book was also, this trilogy was also turned into a movie called The Golden Compass. So you can check that out. You could probably find the book at, general bookstores like Chapters, Indigo. You can get it on Amazon, audiobook. You can get it basically anywhere. It's a pretty old book, so I don't know where you're gonna find it. Okay, back to you, Jordan.
You are Cookie Monster.
Oh my God! Oh, geez!